Hello, it's time for another delicious recipe video, and this time we are going to be eating and making all of the delicious things that I've been cooking up in quarantine. So first we have here some leftover arroz con gandules, sweet potato, and tempeh that I previously made. If you guys want the arroz con gandules recipe, make sure to check out the link that I will put down below as well. You can click on the little box thing that pops up there. But basically what I did here was a rice bowl. So I got some simple just iceberg lettuce, added some mixed greens and spinach, and on top of that we're gonna add some nice yummy grape tomatoes. You can add whatever vegetables you want to this salad. I just try to make it, simple because I have a hard time eating vegetables, honestly, so I try not to go too crazy because then I know for a fact I won't eat it. So here you can add anything else you would like. I'm adding some avocade because rice and avocado is a Puerto Rican dream. So, you just can't have rice without the avocado. Like, it goes hand in hand. I topped this off with some Italian dressing and you're good to go. This is the delicious rice bowl and honestly one of my favorite recipes. Onto something a little bit more sloppier, not so healthy, we have chili cheese dogs. So this is the Frankfurters by, I forget what the name of the brand is, but I will link it down below. So we're gonna go ahead and boil this. And the reason being is because these hot dogs, I swear to you, remind me so much of like a New York City hot dog. So the same way that they do it in New York City, like hot dog cars, you're gonna go ahead and boil it. Same way, delicious, easy as easy is. Next, we're gonna go ahead and heat up some onions and jalapenos. I like to cook up my jalapenos a little bit just to get the spiciness out of it because it is pretty darn hot. Go as hot or as not hot as you want, but I like it a little bit spicy. I'm gonna go ahead and make my Trader Joe's vegan ground beef with a bunch of seasonings. I usually go simple, like paprika, chili powder, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, seasoned salt, black pepper, anything you want, honestly, but just make it more of like a chili seasoning flavor. Then you're gonna go ahead and add in whatever beans you would like. I usually like to buy chili canned beans and then just add other stuff to it. But for this time around, I went ahead and just added some normal red kidney beans, and it works the same way. Once your hot dogs are done, we're gonna go ahead and set that aside while we cook up the rest of our ingredients. So this is Violife cheese, my favorite vegan cheese on the market. I simply put it in a little bowl, microwave it, and then we're gonna add some kind of liquid. You can add veggie broth, almond milk, whatever you want, but we're gonna go ahead and mix that together. And basically what this does is make, like a Velveeta cheese sauce, but vegan. Yeah, you don't wanna miss out on this. Next, we're gonna go ahead and dress our buns. I like mayo. I put mayo on literally everything, but you can feel free to add whatever you would like, because honestly, this is just an example for you to follow. You don't have to do it exactly, but like I said, do what you want. Ketchup, another favorite of mine. I put ketchup on everything. Most people don't put it on their chili cheese dogs, but you cannot eat a hot dog without putting some ketchup on it. Then you're gonna put your chili, of course, on top of that, your melted cheese. We're gonna top this with some more onions and jalapeno that is not cooked, just to add some nice crunch and bite to your hot dogs. And that is basically it. You're ready to go. Guys, when I tell you these chili cheese dogs went down, they hit the spot. I'm not lying. You gotta try it out. Look at it. Look at this little bite section right here. Next up, something a little bit more healthy. We have a feta, strawberry, cashew, avocade, ensalada. Feel free to add whatever you would like, but here I simply do simple ingredients. This is a salad that I usually will eat for like lunchtime when I don't have much time to play around during meetings. So I like to make it quick and on the spot. So really it's just red onions, cashews, strawberries, some kind of avocado or some kind of healthy fat, just to be a little bit more satiating, a little bit more filling so that you don't get hungry quicker. I also like to add whatever greens I have on hand. I usually will have a box of mixed greens and also iceberg or romaine lettuce. And that is simply because I like the soft, just like greens because they're healthier for you. And then also the iceberg or romaine lettuce just for some added crunch. You give this a nice little bowl to plate it in and you're basically all set to go. Of course, I'm using this SD vegan cheese. This is not sponsored whatsoever, I wish, but I'm telling you this cheese is bomb.com. If you haven't tried it, I can't find it on in stores, but I can definitely find it online. So I highly recommend checking out like an online vegan store. I will link one down below if you guys are interested. Again, this is a simple salad, so you can feel free to add whatever you would like. I'm very simple, so I always eat this with Italian dressing. Next, another freaking salad, but one that's even more tastier. This is a fiesta salad. This is my, literally, Jeremy was hungry one day and made a damn salad, and guess what? It turned out phenomenal, and I'm addicted, and I make this at least once a week. So we're gonna go ahead and make my famous cubed roasted sweet potato. I have a recipe for this in another video, so I'm not gonna list all the ingredients right here. I will link that video up above and also down below. It's my most recent studio vlog. But basically what you do is cube it up, and then we're gonna go ahead and season it. So I always add olive oil, paprika, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of cayenne pepper, all that good stuff. You can, like I said many times before, feel free to season it with whatever you would like, but the main important part is to get this into that toaster oven and roast it. Roast it to perfection. And we're alongside that roasting session, we're also gonna add some Beyond Burgers. You can feel free to use veggie patties, Impossible Burgers, whatever you would like. But I like to have some kind of meat with this because it gives you more of that, you know, just a fiesta salad feel that I'm going for. So with this, we're also going to use some salsa, some lettuce, some cilantro, some more lettuce, but that butter lettuce because that thing is soft. And this is some cucumber tofutti dip. I cannot find this in store either, but I highly recommend making your own if you can. Just like some cream cheese, some cucumber, some limon, salt and pepper, and you basically got the same vibe. So all I do here is assemble my salad. So I like to make it pretty because when my plate looks pretty, guys, it makes me want to eat the vegetables. If I just have a plate of just like mixed up veggies, you know, it's like you eat with your eyes first. And it's really hard for me to eat veggies with my eyes first. So like I try to make it as pretty as possible so that it makes me want to eat it. And that's exactly what I do here. I basically plate it to perfection because I know I'm going to take some pictures for Instagram. And I know that it's going to make me want to eat it. So this salad, I swear to you, I have made it, I want to say at least 20 times while we've been stuck inside for like the, past 5 or 6 months? How long have we been stuck inside? It's crazy. But this salad is so freaking good. You definitely have to give it a try. I highly 100% recommend that you give this a go. All right, and for our final delicious recipe, this one's gonna take us a little bit to make, but I promise you it's worth it because a lot of the stuff is already made. So we're gonna be making some meatloaf, of course. I'm gonna be using the Impossible patties, as well as some other vegan ground beef that I just had in my freezer. Like I said before, you can season it with whatever you would like. There is no recipe for this. I simply just add all kinds of seasonings, hot sauce, onions, ketchup, a little bit of molasses for some sweetness, because when you want that delicious, beautiful tasting, just like ketchupy, sugary, I don't even know. Basically, do what you want with the seasonings. But our main goal here is to set up some meatloaf patties that we can roast in the oven as well. Next up, we're gonna heat up some oil and we're gonna add some potatoes to a pan. And basically, we're just gonna get this nice browned, soft, delicious. And when it's time to plate up, like potatoes, I mean, they're just so simple, so good, and they're very filling. Now onto our baked beans. I feel like I have a baked beans recipe on my YouTube channel somewhere, but I don't always feel like doing that. So sometimes I just look for a vegetarian canned baked beans section, and you find some vegetarian ones that are also vegan. Put it in a pot and you're ready to go. Next up, we have some vegan mac and cheese by the Annie's brand. Guys, I found this at Walmart one day like a month or two ago. This is literally like the Kraft macaroni and cheese that I would eat when I was in high school. It literally tastes so good. I freaking love it. Obsessed with it. Highly recommend if you don't feel like making actual mac and cheese with a lot of effort. And then of course, we can't eat like zero veggies. So we're gonna go ahead and add some broccoli to a pan. We're gonna add some butter. You can salt and pepper this. Basically, it's a simple way to cook broccoli, honestly. Like, you just gotta have those veggies in there. Once our meatloaf is done and everything else is cooked, it's basically time to plate this up. And let me tell you guys, this has been one of my favorite meals that I've eaten in a very long time. There's just, I don't know, there's something here that reminds me of like summer barbecues, and I am just the biggest fan. I freaking love it. I hope you guys try out this recipe and that you guys enjoy it, because honestly, I really, really love it. And just looking at this video right now, like, I need to make it. It looks delicious. Look at that freaking meatloaf. All right, this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below so you guys can get more recipes from La Comida Jeremy right here on the channel. And also follow me on all my social media networks. My website is always the same, at La Comida Jeremy, lacomidajeremy.com. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care y hablamos ahorita. Los quiero mucho. Ciao.